on a new adventure.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. The channel is Coombi Reacts. As y'all know, I'm Coombi, man. Today, guys, we're going to jump in here. We're going to check out some Will Smith. Will Smith. You heard me correct. Will Smith dropped a new song. I'm guessing it's a song by him, and it's featuring Russ. I actually kind of like Russ. I think he's a pretty fire artist, but it's called Work of Art. I don't know if Will Smith is actually rapping in this, and he's going back to way back 1990s Will Smith, or if we're gonna just get like him in the video and he's just kind of playing a character in the video while Russ kind of does his thing. I have no idea what to expect, but I want to check this thing out, man. I know Will Smith has kind of fallen off like a lot of people's like A-tier list because of the whole thing that went down with Chris Rock. I felt bad for him in a way because of the whole situation with Jada, and like, I don't know, man. She's a little crazy, bro. She's a little off the, you know what I'm saying? So I feel bad for him, dude. I know he put himself in that situation. He married her, all that kind of stuff. But still, bro, I love Will Smith, man. I love his movies, dude. I've loved him since Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, man. So, but without further ado, guys, we're gonna jump into this thing, man. Again, if you have not already, guys, consider liking, commenting, and subbing to the channel, man. We would love to have you as part of the team. Love to have you here, and it would definitely support the channel. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs. We're so close, man. So anything and everything helps. But without further ado, guys, let's get into this thing, man. This is Will Smith, Work of Art featuring Russ. Let's go.
Art was the song where I found my voice. It was like, that's how I want to sound. That's what I want to talk about. Wow. And it was like I had recorded probably 20 tracks before that.
Tall.
And
Russ is just that short.
There was, you know, the old constellation of ideas of who I thought I needed to be that was coming through in the music. And then Work of Art was the first one that was like
a moment of clarity.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was like, that is the fullness of who and what I actually am.
Yeah.
So before I continued, I don't think I've ever heard Work of Art. The way he's talking here makes it kind of seem like this is a song he did like a while ago or way back, and like he's saying that this was like the essence of what he was and who he was at that moment, or who he was striving to be, because a lot of his other music was someone he was pretending to be, like a character he was playing, but in real life. So I guess maybe I'm off here, but so maybe this is like a reworked version of that or something like that. That's my guess. But again, I've never heard Work of Art from Will Smith before, so I don't know if I'm 100% accurate on that.
I'm a work of art. Baby, look at me. I'm a work of art. Now they framing me, painting in the dark. For the therapy, I'm a work of art. As I live and breathe.
I am the paint, and I'm the brush, and I'm the canvas. I am a saint, but if you touch, I am a savage. I am a Libra, but I identify as a Cancer. I am the tongue, truth and the lie, both in tandem. I am the sun, and I'm the rain, and I'm the wind. I am for real, and I'm pretend. I am Musa, I am Jesus, I am Judas. I am the judge, I am the victim, and I'm the shooter. I'm in the Torah, and the Quran, and in the Bible. I am a shepherd, I am a leader, and a disciple. I am the wretched, and the blessed. I am the average, I am the shadow, and I'm the light. I am the marriage.
I'm a work of art. Baby, look.
So it sounds like basically in that whole first verse, he's basically saying he's everything, right? In essence, he is all, he is everything. Is basically he's like it's God, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if he's trying to say that he is that, or if he is basically taking on the character of God and saying like I'm everything. I'm light, I'm dark, I'm goodness, I'm happiness, I'm kindness, I'm sad, I'm like all that kind of stuff. I'm assuming that's what he's doing, is he's kind of speaking like metaphorically about that. But I like a lot of what he said in there too, where he was saying like, you know, I am the paint, I am the brush, I am the canvas, you know, a lot of that kind of stuff, because it's true, you know, and with all of our lives, like we all have the ability to control the canvas in which we're painting on, right? Life is your big canvas that you paint upon, and you know, we get to choose the colors that we put up on there, and we get to choose the painting that we ultimately define as our life. And so he's hitting on a lot of good things right there.
Look at me, I'm a work of art. Now they framing me, painting in the dark. For the therapy, I'm a work of art. As I live and breathe, I'm a work of art. Baby, look at me, I'm a work of art. Now they framing me, painting in the dark. For the therapy, I'm a work of art. As I live and breathe.
My soul feels trapped like I'm riding the Bryson Tiller beast. On the road to inner peace, taking unfamiliar streets, trying to kill the beast, just made it grow more. My shadow's haunting me, what you think I'm driving a ghost for? Perception's POW, voices in my head like we don't fuck with you. Ego is the poison that cures being uncomfortable. After the chaos comes certain clarity. Being a public figure is constant immersion therapy. Make sure that when you stare at me, every flaw is highlighted. See yourself when you see me, instead of acting like you got blindsided by the fact that I'm human. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Just know that you looking right into a mirror when you judge me, you know.
As I live and breathe.
So, I mean, a message right there from Russ. It almost kind of sounds like he's not just speaking for Will Smith, but like you can see how this relates a ton to Will Smith because of the whole thing that happened with Chris Rock and Jada and all that kind of stuff. And he's basically saying like, hey, like even though I'm a celebrity, like I'm put up on this pedestal, so everybody gets to see my flaws. Everyone gets to see the mistakes and all that stuff that's happening in my life because of I'm on that pedestal. I'm a figure that people view, right? And that's what they're kind of doing with the cameras and stuff, is just showing that example of like, you know, his life is put out on display for everybody. But he's saying like, hey, look in the mirror because I'm a human being just like you. Like I make mistakes. I'm not perfect. I never will be, right? And I think that there's a lot of beauty in that.
Ser una obra de arte para mí significa estar viva.
Una vez alguien me dijo que la gente se pasaba la vida intentando diferenciarse y que yo tenía la suerte de haber nacido ya diferente.
Como persona soy una, pero personalidades he tenido varias.
Quella parte di te che forse non ti piace, non sai se in realtà ti piace o no, perché devi tirarla fuori per sapere cosa succede.
I like what he just said there, right there, dude. You never know about the parts of you that you don't like until they come out in the open, which is 100% true. Like, you don't truly know that you don't enjoy a certain part of yourself until you've seen that part of yourself, right? And, you know, and a lot of people, that can vary too. Like, it can be based off of not just how you view yourself, but how others view you in that light. And I think that's where a lot of the struggle comes from, especially when you're constantly worried about what others are thinking about you. You can think that way, but instead of concerning yourself more with what you truly believe about yourself or what you think, you actually are viewing that in the light of another.
El buscar querer encajar, pues yo creo que es en ese momento cuando me he sentido que no he sido yo al 100%.
100%, man. 100%
En
what she
essayant de
just said.
cacher donc ce sentiment d'insécurité et l'insécurité en général. Je ne veux pas que les gens me voient de cette façon.
To let go of my ego. That's been my hardest lesson. It's kept me small for a long, long, long time.
Sword up to my neck again. I ain't holding my breath again. Head's heavy that wears the crown, but I won't bow down to lesser men. I'm a king.
Ooh, I like that, man. Head's heavy that wears the crown, but I won't bow down to lesser men. I like that shit, dude. And that's that stuff too. That's like, that's the motivational stuff, right? It's like, hey, you know what? Like, I know that this is hard. I know it's hard to be me, but you know what? The crown, I wear the metaphorical crown on my head of my own life. I decide my life, right? I'm the king of my life. I don't have to bow down to someone, you know, lesser men. And as he said, but for us, you know, that could be, I don't have to bow down to a bully. I don't have to bow down to someone who views me as lesser than themselves.
Time.
Sword up to my neck again. I ain't holding my breath again. Head's heavy that wears the crown, but I won't bow down to lesser men. I'm a king, no denying this. Every limit, I'm defying it. Everybody wanna be a lion until it's time to do lion shit. I'm a
Yes,
lead
sir.
till I die.
Hey, that's an Eric Thomas quote right there. Everybody wants to be a beast until it's time to do what beasts do. That's Eric Thomas right there, bro.
Every limit, I'm defying it. Everybody wanna be a lion until it's time to do lion shit. I'm a lead till I die. Follow me to the peace, through the fire. In my dreams, out of reach, on the horizon. mysteries, the surprises, the energy. They tried to censor me, but then they sent for me. And I ain't come alone, I brought my symphony. My light, my love, my laugh, my holy trinity.
You know, I love that the first two lines. I am the paint. I am the brush. I am the canvas. Right. And
That's what I said
that
too.
first idea is like no blame. And then the second line, I am a saint. But if you touch, I'm a savage. And I was never able to admit that before. And I think people are waking up to the idea of the absolute spiritual magic of this place.
No, it's just such an interesting thing, you know, where I am in my life and with the music right now.
That's his son right there too. He's up on stage with.
Kind of the exploration of the sameness of all of us, trying to find those connective aspects of humanity. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
That was good stuff, man. That was some good stuff. I love the message behind that, man. Powerful message. And you know what? I feel like it gave us an opportunity to open up a little more and be able to discuss things that don't get discussed a ton in reaction channels or in this kind of a space. And I think that this was a good reaction to do just because it allowed us to do that, right? It allowed us to be a little vulnerable and have good conversation in that. And so I hope a lot of you enjoyed the conversation, and you know, I hope that you all kind of saw where I was coming from with a lot of what I was saying. And I think Will Smith is working on himself, and he's trying to do better and make things better for himself and his family. So I can appreciate with what he's doing. Like I said, fantastic reaction, man. I love these kind of reactions where we get to discuss and we get to have a meaningful conversation with each other, and I think they're needed every once in a while. So I appreciate y'all, man. I hope y'all have a fantastic day, and I hope that this kind of helps you guys be able to, you know, have that same kind of thoughts or have deeper thoughts when listening to this or watching this reaction. So I appreciate you all, man. You all have a fantastic day. We'll catch you in the next video.